Hello everyone, and good day. This is Josh here as always with Enemy Impact. Now today we just got the Duel Quest event. I just woke up, so we're going to go ahead and check it out. It's going until November 16th. How to play. Duel to advance through the dungeon. Cooperate with your friends to obtain treasure boxes. Current floor BO. That's a funny name. Or I think it's B0, but it's just funny the way it looks. So, how to play. Duel to advance through the dungeon. You can advance through the dungeon by dueling collect treasure boxes you can find on the floors to obtain rewards. Event information. Regarding score on floors, you can advance one floor per point. New floors will be added at 1300 hours every day. So there you go. It's like 1 p.m. I believe. So the amount of obtainable score, you get 4 for a victory against standard duelists, 1 for a loss, 5 for a legendary duelist, 2 for a loss, 20 from the vagabond, 10 for a loss, 15 from ranked duels, 5 from a loss, and 15 from the KC Cup and 5 from a loss. So is this an over glorified duelathon? Alright, let's keep going. Treasure box rewards. Gold treasure box, you can obtain certain rewards at each floor. Silver treasure box, you can obtain rewards at random. Rewards attainable will change depending on how deep you are in the dungeon. Ooh, how deep can we go, boys? Heart treasure box. When a heart treasure box appears, you and your friends or another player will receive the same rewards. So that's pretty neat. That's interesting. Friend score are equal to the number of friends playing the quest at the same day and increase the advancements through the floors. I don't really like features that require friends to do certain things because that's completely out of your control. And I don't know, I've just never been a fan of any game utilizing friends to do this and friends to do that, like a referral program, you know. It's like you can't control what your friends actually are doing in the game, so it's completely out of your hands. So the people with more active friends, yeah, you get the idea. You can earn a maximum of 10 friend scores per day. At least they did put a hard cap on it, so people's not getting too crazy of an advantage over others. So, I mean, at least that's good. Participating friend, the more friends that participate in the quest, the more friend score you will obtain. Currently, you can get 7 points. Yay! Because some of my friends have been playing. Nice. That's good stuff. Good stuff, guys. Keep it up. Let's go ahead and take a look at recommended reward. So one of the recommended rewards from a gold treasure box is Sandmoth. Let's take a look at this bad boy. 4-star Earth attribute, Sandmoth, rock effect, 1000 attack, 2000 defense. When this face-down defensive position card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except by battle, switch the original attack and defense of this card and special summon it. It had me until it said except by battle. So it being destroyed by a card effect is one thing. You get a free 2000 beat stick on the field for free. But it's good to play around Treasure Chapel though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's something for that at least. But yeah, that except by battle is kind of a big letdown for me. If it was just destroyed, period, like if it was destroyed by battle, card effect didn't matter, then this card would have been excellent. Very good. Just, you know, you basically are making your opponent waste, you know, multiple cards to try and get this thing off the field. So that would have been good, but that kind of unfortunately hurt the card for me. But still, nice 2000 defensive monster for you free-to-plays out there. So that's good for you guys. It's still a 2K defensive tank. Alright, so on B30 you get AXP booster ×1. You get an extra life at 41. At 50 you get 40 gems. That's what we're after here, guys. All the gems we can get, especially with the new leaks. That'll be coming on the channel here very soon. We got Baby Dragon OG looking dope. That'd have been cool if they would have done more of a Baby Dragon archetype, like something that he built into. That'd have been really cool to see that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I feel like Baby Dragon, for being such a weak monster, he was heavily featured in the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially by Joey, of course, because he'd always go into a 1000s Dragon. I just thought it was always cool, though, how much Baby Dragon was featured in the anime. I feel like he just didn't get the recognition he deserved, you know what I mean? They could have made him something amazing, but hey. So at 150, you get another 50 gems. At 200, you get a copy of Remove Trap. Select one face-up trap card on the field and destroy it. That card will see no play at all, ever. 281, you get 40 more gems, so more gems the merrier. At 300, we get Magna Drago, 2-star Dragon Tuner. So we're getting some more Dragon Tuners. I'm okay with that. Fire attribute as well. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, it gains 200 attack. And I am okay with getting a tuner 2-star with 1400 attack. That's actually a pretty solid tuner. It's not the best tuner in the world. You know, it's not going to blow, you know, the roof off the place. But it's still a generic, for the most part. You could use it. Well, it could be used in, you know, required or generic synchro summons. But the fact that it is a 2-star, which is good, I feel like 2 stars are pretty valuable right now in this game. Because if you compare it with a 4-star, you can get a generic 6-star out pretty easily. Or if you can put it with a 3-star, you can get a generic 5-star out. So 2-star is definitely a nice sweet spot for a tuner right now in the game. And the fact that it's 1400 and can boost its attack, that is not bad. That's actually pretty nice. So we'll see what that'll do here in the future. So we got 40 gems coming in at 350, which I'm okay with. At 400, we get a gift of the Mystical Elf. Increase your life points by 300 points for each monster on the field. Again, another card that you'll never play. 40 gems at 450. At 500, you get Sonic Jammer, 2-star, win attribute, machine flip effect. Flip, your opponent cannot activate any spell cards until the end of the phase of this next turn, which this card's already been in the game, but it's there. And then we get 40 gems in a row between 510, 521, and 530. Another 10 gems at 541, and then 5, 10, 5, 10, 10, 10, 20, 50, 20, 10. So a whole just big chunk of gems there in a row. It doesn't add up to much, though. It sounds like there's a lot there because the way they distributed it there. I see what you're doing, Konami. At 600, you get another copy of Sandmoth. Again, it's still a 2,000 defense monster, and I guess the occasional chance that it does get destroyed by a card effect when it's face down. You might be able to fake your opponent out. They might think it's something stronger than it really is, or something that they should worry about, so they might just try and nuke it perhaps with Treacherous Chapel or maybe Vampire Grace or any other card destruction meta that we may be getting soon.
You're now an Impact player.
Oh my goodness, I forgot I had my volume up for that. So thank you so much, Misha Curry, for that subscription during today's video. So today's video is sponsored by Misha Curry. If you need a Misha Curry, I'm just kidding. Let's go. All right, so at 650, we got 40 more gems. At 700, we're getting Mad Sword Beast, another card that's already been in the game. 4-star Earth attribute, Dinosaur effect. 1,400 and 1,200 respectively. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. So it's a card I'll never see play, but another 40 gems. And then at 800, we get Dragonic Guard, which this is very interesting because it's an actual level up reward for Mokuba, I do believe. Dragonic Guard is a 4-star fire attribute. Dragon effect, 1,500 attack, 1,800 defense. Each time a monster is normal summoned or set, place one Dragonic counter on this card. You can send this face-up card to the graveyard to special summon one Dragon-type monster from your deck, whose level is less than or equal to the number of Dragonic counters on this card. This card would be good to bring out your Kid Motos if you're trying to run like a really big-time Dragon-heavy deck. You could even use this to bring out even the new tuner that we're getting. So, I mean, there you go. But its viability has just always been low because of how slow it is and the fact that its stats are pretty weak. So you got to protect it for a couple turns if you really want to make use of its effect. But still, nonetheless, pretty cool that they're giving you a level up reward from a character in this event. Another 50 gems to round it off at 850, and then at 900 we get the Card Sleeves Duel Quest #1. Now, I kind of like the 8-bit style. I feel like I'm playing an old classic arcade game with the way they set up the card sleeves. So I might be rocking those card sleeves when I do hopefully finish this event in time. Now, in the silver chest box, because I believe those were all just the gold ones, right? Let me just double check here. Yes. So those were the gold treasure box items. So now we're going to go into the silver and see what's going on in here. So you can get From B1 to B100, you have a chance to get between these 3 items. 100 gold, because we all need more gold. Dual orbs and 1 gem. Oh! Oh, we're not even going to get into that again. At B200 to 300, you can, bump that up to 2 gems. All right. Your gold goes up a little bit as well. And get more rare jewels here. So, I mean, it looks like your usual. At B600 plus, you can actually start getting SR tickets and UR tickets. And I don't know why I clicked that. Okay, cool. Random. So these are some of the... Oh, rip! Come on, game. So, rip. I was reading that game. What are you doing to me right now? Alright, we're back here. I wanted to see what the SR tickets were. So, you get SR tickets from B601 to 700. And then it goes up to a UR ticket at 800. And then at 801 to 900, you get an SR and a UR ticket. So that's pretty cool. I don't even know what URs we can even get either. Let's take a quick look. Okay. I mean, all right. So Siren Orca, you can get a that's all I would need to get a 3rd copy of. You can actually pick up Amazonas Princess. For those of you who still want to run the deck. Now, people think that Amazonas is dead. It's not dead. It's been nerfed. It's been neutered a little bit. But if you run the burn variant with Amazonas Princess with Lava Golem, it's still a really powerful deck. I actually got King Games with it at the end of last season, and I got Clear Up the Legend 3 this season with it. If it wasn't for a few bad hands and a couple bad matchups, I would have got King Games on day 1 with this deck again this season. So Amazonas is not dead, guys. Don't be fooled. And the fact that people aren't running it as much because they feel like it's dead kind of gives you a little bit of a slight advantage because people aren't expecting to still see Amazonas on the ladder. So you might get lucky and not have to deal with any kind of Cosmic Cyclones or anything like that. So you got your 1 copy of Onslaught pretty much in the bag. So very cool there. So those are the rewards. Not anything too special. I didn't have any high hopes for the event, of course. But all the free gems are welcomed. We can always use more gems. There's no doubt about that. And we have the 1.5 times EXP campaign. One of these days we're going to hit 2 times or 3 times EXP. One of these days, guys. I keep saying that, but we're going into year 2 now. And, it may happen. The nice feature's been patched. Improvements to the duel room. You knew these were coming. They kind of they had a hiccup and released the features in the help section early when they weren't even a part of the game yet. But now you can set up your rooms for private and public, and they got like some kind of matchmaking setup now. I like this too. Room entrance conditions. Settings can be changed so that only players of a certain rank are allowed to enter. So that's pretty cool. So if you're wanting to play test against just randoms of a certain rank, but not count for a win or loss, just to kind of get a rough idea of maybe what people are playing, that could be a good way to do it. Just pick up a few randoms from like platinum rank or legend rank or gold or silver, etc., etc. Addition of the room replay feature, that's pretty cool. Addition of the time limit setting for a single duel, that's interesting. Improvements to the comment feature as well as the new comments. Alright, that's cool. I'm down with that. Nothing huge, but it's cool. And that's pretty much all I have for you for the event overall. So it's pretty much just a big... It's more like an advanced version of the Duelathon, from what I can tell. So, but anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed my review. It's not a bad event, but it's not a great one. So I put it around somewhere in the middle of like average to decent, because you do get a lot of free gems. The card rewards, stuff like that, aren't nothing to just be excited about. But like I said, more gems are always wanted in this game, especially when I bring you the next leaked information here on the channel very, very soon. So I hope you guys stick around for that, and I'll be back with that video probably next. So until then, I'll catch you all later. Hope you all enjoyed, and get out there on your quest. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, become an Impact player today. Join us in the Discord below, and I'll catch you then. Peace.